This is Round the Table. Hello and welcome to Round the Table, your slow TV radio brought to you by the Meeting Point here in the centre of Bilbao. My name's Richard, and in today's programme we are going to be discussing the difference between yet, still and already. We also have some news for you, and we will be discussing the topic of time. So let's begin with a bit of grammar, and we'll be asking the question, what is the difference between yet, still and already? So first of all, let's look at the word yet. Yet is commonly used in negative sentences and also questions to indicate that something is expected to happen or be completed at some point in the future, but it has not been completed at the present moment. So if I say, I have not finished reading the book yet, I am reading the book and I am predicting that it will be finished maybe soon, but at the moment I am reading the book. And if I say I have not left the office yet, it means that I am in the office and I will be leaving, but I have not left yet. Still can be used to explain a similar concept. I could say, I am still reading the book. So still is used to indicate that something continues to be the case without change at the present moment. And it's normally used in an affirmative sentence. So I am still reading the book means I continue reading the book and it is not finished yet. Or I could say I am still in the office, which means a similar idea to I have not left the office yet. You see that still and yet can be used to explain similar concepts but with different structures. Already is used to indicate that something has happened or has been completed earlier than an expected time or before a specified time. So, for example, I could say, I have already finished reading the book. This would imply that I finished reading the book earlier than I expected to. Or I could say, she has already left the office, which would mean she left earlier than expected, or at least before the specified time. Imagine somebody phones an office to speak to somebody, and you say, she has already left. Then it would be before the phone call. Okay, so yet, normally in negative sentences and questions, to imply that something has not been completed at the expected time, but it is expected to be completed possibly soon. Still means that the situation continues. I am still in the office, I am still reading. Or already is used to indicate that something happened earlier than expected. Okay? And now here is Usoa with the news.
Hello, Richard. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much. And what is the news this week then?
We've got the news. We reached 500 subscribers, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. 511, I think.
Very good.
And
very good.
How should we celebrate, do you think?
I think we should open a nice bottle of wine.
Oh yes, we have a nice bottle of wine that one of the students gave to us, which is rather good. An expensive wine, I believe. It's a good one.
Yeah.
So that's a recommendation. If you want to keep your English teacher happy, buy him a bottle of wine. That's a very good idea.
So, what was the topic of conversation this week then, Richard?
Well, this week we're on week 2 of the book that we use, and we were discussing time.
Oh, interesting. So, what conclusions did you come up with?
We came to the conclusion that time is not always the same, and sometimes it goes faster and sometimes it goes more slowly.
What do you mean?
Well, I suppose if we had Einstein in our group, he could explain it scientifically, because I don't know if time is always the same. I think it is, but I'm sure Einstein would tell you that it's not, depending on how, I don't know what I'm talking about.
I think it's always the same. Like 1 minute is 60 seconds, 1 hour is 60 minutes.
Yeah.
And things like that.
Yeah. And that was another thing that we were discussing, is why there are 24 hours and why there are 60 seconds and 60 minutes. That goes back to the, not the Babylonians, before Babylonians, Sumerians. They divided it up. So we've had the day divided up into those periods of time since the first civilizations were developed. We decided that that must be one of the measurements that has remained standard ever since, because all of the other ways of measuring things in litres or kilos or gallons and pints are all quite modern inventions, I suppose, comparatively. But hours, 24 hours in the day, goes back to Sumerian times. Anyway, that was an interesting thing we were talking about. But no, the other part of it was how time appears to go quickly or slowly.
Oh, that's a different thing.
Time flies when you're having fun, they say. Ooh, there's a police car going by. Time flies when you're having fun. That's an expression that people use. But we were discussing how in certain situations, time can go really quickly. Usually if you're having a good time. And sometimes it goes really slowly. For example, when you're in the dentist, in the dentist chair, time can go on for, it seems like a long time.
Yeah, what about when you are a child?
Yeah.
Seems like time, doesn't go so fast.
The summers were much longer when you're a child.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we came up with some various theories in the discussion. One of them is that 1 year, if you're 6 years old, for example, 1 year is 1/6 of your life.
Yeah.
But when you're 60 years old, it's only 1/60th of your life. So 1 year or 1 summer is a bigger part of your life. The other thing is that when you're experiencing new things, time appears to be slower. And there are lots of examples of that. Imagine you were going to visit an office. Imagine you had a job interview and you walked from the metro station to the office and you'd never done this journey before. When you're going there for the first time, it seems quite a long way. But when you're coming back, or when you're doing the journey for a second time, it seems much shorter.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And apparently it's because you've seen that before. And when you are experiencing new things, your perception of time slows down.
Yeah.
And another similar observation that someone made was when you go on holiday, if you go to stay somewhere on holiday for 2 weeks, the first week seems to take a long time. And the second week's much faster, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's because you see all the new things in the first week, and then the second week you're kind of accustomed to everything, and there's nothing new to see.
Yeah. But even if you go away for a weekend, it seems like that weekend is longer. than a normal weekend.
Yeah. Again, it's if you do something different at the weekend.
Yeah.
Even if you just go to another village, you know, like we've done before, we got on the train and gone 2 or 3 stops down the line, and you get out there and walk around another village and have a beer in a bar or something, and you come back and it's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it seems like you've been away to a foreign country or something.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it?
And then when it's Sunday evening, you think, oh, we've had a really long weekend, just because you've done a couple of slightly different things. But if you just do the same mundane, boring tasks at the weekend, it's Sunday night again, and you think, oh, Monday morning tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it's true, as you get older, Christmas keeps appearing, doesn't it? And it's like Christmas again. They take the Christmas decorations down one week and then they put them up again the next week.
Yeah. It's like when we say, oh, it's Friday again.
Yeah, it's Friday again, yeah. Well, that's good if the week goes quickly.
I guess, it's better than if it goes slow.
Because we're enjoying it, I guess.
Yeah.
Because we have lots of interesting conversations.
Yeah.
And going to work is not a boring task, is it? Like it is for some people. I remember one person telling me that they hated their job, and she said, every minute seems like an hour, and every hour seems like a week.
Oh, I've been there before.
Yeah, imagine.
Yeah, very good. Very interesting topic, Time.
And there are a few phrasal verbs.
So, what phrasal verbs?
Yeah, let's look at these phrasal verbs. Well, there are a few which are connected to time, but of course, with phrasal verbs, they're not really connected to one topic. It's just that I've got a selection in the book here, which might be useful when talking about time. So, run out of, for example, you can run out of time. Yeah?
Yeah? What do you mean?
Well, when you don't have enough, or you use your supply of something. So the most common run out of is used, the example is, my car ran out of petrol. So the car stops because there's not enough petrol.
Yeah.
And you can also run out of money, run out of time. You can run out of milk and you have to go to the supermarket to get some more milk.
I was thinking of milk.
So run out of is quite good. And of course, look forward to.
Oh, that's a very good one.
That's always a favourite. It's a very important phrasal verb. It's probably one of the more common ones.
Yeah.
So
to me, it sounds a bit formal, though. Is it formal?
No. Because phrasal verbs are not normally formal.
Yeah.
But look forward to is used in formal situations, because sometimes if you're writing a formal letter, normally you don't have many phrasal verbs, but there's not really another way of saying I look forward to. Well, some people differentiate between I am looking forward to in a continuous form and I look forward to. Some people say I look forward to is more formal. But there's not really much difference. But it's a very good way to finish a letter. Whatever kind of letter you're writing, I look forward to seeing you soon. I look forward to receiving your reply. I look forward to hearing from you. And don't forget, the verb that comes after is always ing. It's always look forward to seeing you, meeting you, hearing from you.
That's confusing because it's the to in front of the verb.
That's correct. Yes, but you have to remember that the to is part of look forward to.
It's like a preposition then.
It's a preposition on the end of the phrasal verb.
Yeah, I see.
So look forward to, and then because it's a preposition at the end, then you have the ing form of the verb. The to is part of look forward to, it's not part of the following verb. That's the confusion.
Yeah, that's the way to remember. What else?
We had another one here, make up for lost time. So make up is used in a lot of senses as kind of compensate for something. you can make up for forgetting someone's birthday. You can make up for something that you did that was wrong to compensate for it. Or you can make up to somebody. So if I forgot your birthday, for example, I would make up to you, but I would make up for forgetting the birthday.
Okay.
So it comes with a to or a for.
Okay, very good.
So that's make up. Yeah. Do you know another make up?
Invent?
Yep. Yeah. Invent, like make up stories. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a true story or did you make it up? So make up is invent. And there's... Oh, we were talking about make up when you put makeup on your face.
Yeah, I was thinking of that one as well.
But I don't think it's really used as a phrasal verb. I think it came from a phrasal verb and then it became a noun. But most people say, I put on makeup. Yeah, put on makeup. Put on makeup. It's a strange... Yeah, put on might be the phrasal verb, yeah. But makeup is normally used as a noun.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody says, I made up my face. Because it sounds like you invented your face.
That'd be funny.
So makeup, yeah. So there's some other phrasal verbs there, but they're yes, we'll come back to those in the future, no doubt. So
very good.
And now we have time for quote of the week.
Oh, yeah. Well, I really like this one. Money comes and goes, time only goes, spend it well.
Yeah, that's good, that is, yeah. Money comes and goes, time only goes, spend it well. Yes, it's good because money and time both go with the verb spend. You spend money, you spend time.
It's funny, they also go with the verb waste, yeah?
You can waste money and waste time. Yeah, and save.
Oh.
Save money, save time. Yeah.
I guess time and money are very related, aren't they? Time is money.
Time is money, some people say.
Yeah.
The other interesting thing about them is they're both uncountable. Isn't that strange? And people think, what? Money is uncountable? Yeah, it is uncountable in a strange way because it's the pounds, the euros, the yen, the dollars, they're countable.
Yeah.
But money isn't. And the same with time. Time as a concept is not countable. But minutes and hours are the countable components of time.
Yeah.
So money comes and goes, time only goes, spend it well. And there's another one that I didn't put here, and I forgot to do it. It was yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift. That's why they call it the present.
Yeah, I love that one.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah. That's in Kung Fu Panda film, isn't it?
Kung Fu Panda, is it?
I think, yeah, he mentioned that.
Oh, I don't think Kung Fu Panda invented it. It's
No.
probably Confucius or
No.
somebody like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all we have time for today. Next week we'll be discussing cinema and films.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Lots of people are looking forward to that discussion. So, to anybody out there listening, don't forget to subscribe and click on the little like button underneath and leave a comment.
Yeah.
Because we need to read your comments and your suggestions for future programs. And we'll be with you next week then.
Yeah,
Okay.
Very good. Thank you very much, Richard.
Okay, well, see you next time, everybody. Bye.
Bye.